Right. Well, my name's Dawn, and I'm going to be your Jamberry nails consultant tonight. I have been a Jamberry consultant for 18 months, which is almost when the company began. I am one of the top consultants in the company, so trust me, you are going to have a blast with me tonight. Who here has heard of Jamberry nails? All right, a couple of you. That's awesome. Well, we've got three main objectives tonight. First of all, we're going to hook Tracy up with a huge free shopping spree because she did so much work cleaning her house, buying you pizza, and having you ladies over, so she deserves a lot of free goodies. Second of all, we're going to hook you guys up with everything you want on your wish list. So on the right of your piece of paper, you'll see you have a wish list. When you see something that you want tonight, just jot it down. Later in the evening, I'm going to give you the best possible price so that you can get everything that you want, so you can have months worth of good-looking nails for under $100. Number 3 is to take care of me. I fortunately have accepted my dream job recently, which is a nonprofit position. If you know anything about nonprofit work, you know it doesn't pay very well. So trust me when I say I really appreciate you supporting my business so that I can follow my dream of directing a child sponsorship program. So thank you for coming tonight. I just mentioned that every woman likes a good deal. What we like more than a good deal is free stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to place 3 sets of beads around Tracy's neck. And what that means is, when you watch what I do and you see that you're having a good time and you want to have your own ladies' night, grab a set of beads and I'm going to hook you up with $50 worth of free product when you book and hold within 30 days. When 3 of you do that, Tracy's going to get an additional $100 shopping spree.
Woo.
So, grab your beads and when you check out tonight, we'll pick a date. Alright, so let's talk a little bit about the product. This is what a sheet of Jamberry nails looks like. You're going to get 18 wraps on one sheet that will do 2 full manicures and 2 full pedicures. Each sheet's only $15. Buy 3, get 1 free. And with those manicures, you're going to get 10 to 14 days and pedicures 6 to 8 weeks. This is a sneak peek item from the new catalog. It's one of our brand new Radiant Orchid designs. So I will pass that around so you guys can see. We also have 3 different finishes. You'll see on that sheet that that's the regular solid finish. It's shiny and glossy, similar to if you were wearing a nail polish, except it's not going to chip and smudge like nail polish. We have a matte design in our solid. That's really trendy right now. It's just going to have that smooth finish like a matte picture. And then we have a glimmer design, which is almost like a metallic. It's super pretty and sharp on your fingers. And we also have a sparkle. With these wraps, there's actually glitter impacted into them, so you want to get them nice and hot when you're applying them. So for these, just make sure you give them a little extra heat, but they last really well. Now those are the adult sizes. We also do have juniors. So for you moms with kids age 8 and under, these are what we recommend. They're child size, so they're going to fit on your little girl's nails. It's really fun to have a mom-daughter night and do your nails together, make them feel really special, and then have some bonding time also. I need a volunteer to do an application on their nails. Who would like to do that? Tracy, awesome. Come on up.
I have naked ones anyway.
They're in between.
All right, you can come right up here and I'll show you how to apply them. All right, so pick a sample.
Let's see.
All right.
Right up front.
Sounds great. Thank you. All right, so this is what one nail wrap looks like. You'll see that each nail wrap can do 2 nails when you cut it in half. The first step is to hold it over your nail and size it. You want it to be too thin as opposed to too wide, because if it gets the oils from your skin on the nail, it could cause some lifting. So make sure you err on the side of too thin instead of too small. And I'll cut this one in half. And then the first step is you want to lightly buff the top of your nail. And then you'll use some rubbing alcohol to clean the nail bed, give it a smooth, clean surface to adhere to. I can take those from you. And then if you're at home, you're going to take your blow dryer, and this is what you're going to use to heat the nail wrap and put it on. Now if you cut the nails, you're going to want to be careful that you don't blow them across the room. I've done that before, trust me. Or if you're super smart, you'll buy our Jamberry Nails mini heater, because you can see I can talk over this, you can watch a movie, interact with your family. It's got a handle here for when you do your toes. You can just hold it down like that, super easy. All right, Tracy, you're going to peel that back from the squared side, so you're not touching the part that goes on your nail. And you'll hold it in front of here for about 3 to 5 seconds.
I can't. Okay, hold on.
It's always easier when everybody's watching you, of course, than staring at you doing your nails. I can take that for you. And then once it starts to get a little bit floppy is when you're going to press it on your nail. A tip is to smooth it down the center and then down the sides, because you don't want to pinch it at the tip. That could cause a little bit of a ripple or a buckling. And then I like to heat it one more time and take our fantastic cuticle pusher and smooth it really well around the edges, especially on the tip where you're going to get the most wear.
Left hand. Not really showing the most difficult one.
That's okay.
But I suppose if you can do it this way, you can do it anyway, right?
Right. Anybody can do this. That's one of the beauties of it. And then if you're like me and you have really thin nails or they break really easy, you don't want to lose any length, you can clip them. I prefer to take a nail file and file in a downward motion, because that'll break it off right at the edge. I'm going to take that cuticle pusher from you. Free up a little bit of hand space.
Did I volunteer for this?
You did. Because you're being a good hostess. And there you have it. It's done. It's dry. If you need to go change a screaming child or use the restroom or answer the phone, you don't have to worry about chipping, smudging, any of that. And that's going to last 10 to 14 days. Thank you for being a good volunteer.
Wow.
I'll pass around our application kit. This has everything that you just saw us use for that. I have a special package that I'll tell you guys about a little bit later that includes the nail wraps, the buy 3 get 1 free, the heater, and the application kit, so you can get a great deal and have everything that you need to do your nails. This has salon quality tools and also a cute little bag to keep them in. And you might have noticed, maybe not, that it's the perfect size to hold your wraps in, so you don't have to worry about losing anything. If you're like me, that happens. So I'll pass it around for you guys to see. And by now you're probably wondering in the back of your mind, how did she get into this? I mean, it's not like she had to have a college education or something. So I'm going to ask our hostess to pass out these little cards to everyone. And I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask me 8 questions about my Jamberry Nails business.
Thank you.
All right, who's got number 1? You can read the inside the question to me.